Hello, we have a lot of people that come into our office with a lot of shoulder problems, and whether it's very tight around the shoulder, shoulder pain, or a lot of restricted motions where they can't move the shoulder, might have a frozen shoulder syndrome. And one of the processes of our treatment is to show all of our patients some home stretching that they can do. So we are going to show you some of the valuable stretching to see if it can help you. But one thing I do recommend is if you do have pain, to get the problem evaluated so you actually know what's going on. My name is Dr. Russell Brokstein, and I'm your top-rated Freehold, New Jersey chiropractor. And we are going to go through these very simple 4 stretches for shoulders. And the first thing that we're going to do is you're just going to take one arm forward like this, and you're going to put your other hand underneath the wrist. And I'm just going to turn to the side like this, just so you can see what we're doing. And come back to this way. And all we're going to do is take the bottom hand, and you're going to pull across your body like this. As you pull across the body, you're going to hold every one of these stretches for 15 seconds. And with this particular stretch, you're going to feel the stretch through the shoulder blade and up through the upper arm. It's a really good, comfortable stretch. So 15 seconds, and then you're going to do the same thing the other side. Right hand forward, left hand under the wrist, and you're going to pull across the body like that. Nice and simple. Now, one thing most of my patients, when I catch them doing these wrong, I see them not just pulling the arm across the body, but they're turning their whole body, and then they tell me they're feeling strain in here. So don't turn your body, it's just pulling the arm across so you feel the stretch through the shoulder blade, shoulder region, and upper arm. That's the first simple stretch to do for your shoulder pain. The next one you're going to do, you're going to come to a wall or a doorway, and you're just going to put your arm on the wall, and you're going to keep it at shoulder height. I don't want you going too high, don't want you going low, but if you keep it at shoulder height, this particular stretch, you are going to turn your body. So I'm going to turn away from the side, so I'm turning to my right, and as I turn, I can feel a great stretch through the front of the arm, through the front shoulder and deltoid region, and the upper pectoral muscle, or the chest muscle. Again, we're going to hold this for 15 seconds, and I'm going to turn my back towards the camera right now, and this is just doing the other side, right hand up, and turning towards my left. And as I turn to the left, I'm getting a great stretch through the other side. Okay? So that's the second simple shoulder stretch to perform. The next stretch that we're going to do is called a pot stirrer. And all you're going to do is you're just going to bend forward. And I usually tell my patients, put one hand on the other thigh like this. And you're just going to drop the arm down like this. I'm going to turn to the side now just so you can see again. I'm going to bend like this. And with my arm hanging, I'm just going to start doing little circles. And as I do these circles, we're going to start making them larger. And just keep going. I usually tell my patients for a good 15 to 30 seconds in one direction. And then after 15 to 30 seconds, reverse it and go in the other direction. Start off big doing these in the opposite direction and then go smaller. And I'm going to face you, and we're just going to do the opposite side. So again, arm hanging down, bent forward, support yourself to help save your back, and just starting, go in one direction small, and start going bigger. And then go in the opposite direction. Start big, and make them smaller. So you're going to do those each direction 15 to 30 seconds. That's our third simple shoulder stretch. Now the final stretch that we're going to do, I'm going to come over towards the doorway. You can come all over. And I usually call this a doorway or a door walk. And all you're going to do is you're going to take one hand right on the doorway like this. You might want to come a little bit over here. And you're going to take your hand onto the wall, and you're just going to start walking your fingertips up the doorway. And as you do this, you'll see I'm going to start walking forward, And I'm going to go forward like this till my arm's at the top, and I'm just going to lean forward a little bit. And I'm going to hold that for 10 to 15 seconds, and after 10 to 15 seconds, I'm going to step back, and I'm going to walk my hand down the wall, like that. You could do this one 2 to 3 times, and then you come to the other side, and you're going to do the same thing, walking the hand up the wall real slowly. And especially if you have a frozen shoulder syndrome, it might be hard for you to get the arm all the way up. And the goal will be, like each time you do this, to try and get the arm to walk up a little bit further. And then you just walk forward and get a great stretch, again, all through the front of the shoulder. So these are 4 simple stretches that you can do if you're experiencing shoulder pain. But if your pain persists, if it's getting worse, I really need you to call your doctor and get checked. If you're one of my patients, make sure that I assess the shoulder to make sure what's going on. If there's a little joint dysfunction, a little bit of rotator cuff problem, frozen shoulder, or other types of problems that can occur with the shoulders. So I hope you enjoyed this tip with these 4 simple shoulder stretches. If you found them helpful, please comment below, or if this is on Facebook, make sure you click the hearts, thumbs up, and share this with other people you know, because so many people experience shoulder pain, whether it be from different injuries. You might have fallen on the arm and put a lot of stress into the shoulder. A lot of people are sitting at desks and using computers these days, and if you're sitting and hunching too much, it can mess up the shoulders. So these are very simple stretches for you to do. I hope you enjoyed these stretching tips again. Please look forward to our other ones, and we will see you soon.